That's all out of the freaking way. Okay. That's okay. It's nice to see you for the stream, though. Remember, it is the second to last episode of a Walking Dead Carsverse. And if you guys have also seen the recent updates, I am going to be working on it immediately after the story that is current, which is Clara's. That's right, I'm finally working on Clara surviving. And it's going to be quite the trip. I can at least say that. We'll talk more as we get more people. But now I'm going to be playing Outlast Whistleblower, the DLC. Since I explained everything about Outlast and everything like that, there's no need to rehash stuff. But I will be giving an update on Whistleblower. So Whistleblower basically has the character Mr. Wayland Park, who sends the note to Miles Upshur, gets him pretty much killed. And then he encounters him at the end as the Wall Rider, who is undying and, you know, becomes the new Wall Rider after Billy's life support is turned off. His real body dies, but the ghost gets into Miles Upshur before, you know, it fades away. And basically, Miles becomes like the new Wall Rider. There's no way to get rid of Miles, basically. And I figured out something. He's not a ghost. They're not ghosts. And it's not half human. They're nanobots. So if you guys have ever watched The Invisible Man, especially the 2020 version, basically it is a bunch of nanobots and invisibility, but it's way different because of how Mount Massive made it work. So combine Invisible Man with how Mount Massive makes it work, you basically have this hybrid, seemingly ghost sort of thing that is able to get the whole Mount Massive Asylum to worship the Wall Rider. And they were doing the illegal experiment, and it gets the entire... Mr. Wayland Park basically tries to shut down Mount Massive while he's putting out the note that Miles Upshur receives, which gets him going to the asylum, gets him the whole game, yada yada. Especially if you watched it on Discord, you know what went on. Especially if you've seen a playthrough of it or from other people, you guys get the point. So Whistleblower involves Wayland Park. He gets out alive and takes Miles Upshur's car at the very end and survives because of Miles saving his life. But honestly, I think Miles Upshur is the better ghost or nanobot type ghost because, yes, Billy saved Miles' life from Chris Parker, you know, the choke slamming little pig guy. But Miles saved his life and didn't attack him. He very easily could have killed Wayland Park. But with no way to kill Miles and him being a way different person, ghost type thing, it honestly is left to speculation that Miles is just he's going to remain in Mount Massive forever, you know? And he's nicer. Miles was never a bad guy to begin with, nor do I think that Billy was. The whole thing is just a cluster of freaking illegal experimentation and people being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Nothing good ever comes from a freaking insane asylum. Nothing. Especially if you've watched stories and heard news articles and everything about insane asylums. Nothing good ever comes from them. And if you play the Outlast, you know I'm right. So, Outlast takes place with Miles Upshur, and Whistleblower takes place before Outlast and during it. So by the end of the game, you meet Miles Upshur as the ghost nanobot type hybrid, and you get away. But the people that you have to face, yes, there are a few callbacks in the DLC to the Outlast original, but it has honestly no correlation to the foes that you have to face. There are actually some callbacks as to how most of the stuff happens, with many of the blood and like down the drain and some of the foes. Like you meet Chris Parker and you meet half the dudes, and especially the new Tangled twins, but the foes that you have to face are, many of them, very different. And honestly, especially if you're watching off Discord live right now, especially when I don't know if this is going to take 3 or 4 streams like the original, but trust me, it's bad. Like I said, if you can't handle explicit sexual or gory content or language, do not watch or play this game at all. Like, at all. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and play normal difficulty, and we're going to go ahead and play the game. And by the way, for Nick's Omni Games roster, the Squid Games What If that I'm going to be starting, I have 26 spots filled out of 456. So we're starting the game here, and we're already trapped by the people who found out I was trying to, slander Mount Massive for their illegal experimentation. And the people found out. Wayland Park was the best worker in Mount Massive, too. And Miles was the greatest, detective. Why you gotta hit me? That's freaking ignorant. Why you gotta lick me? Ew. Ew. Oh my god. Yeah, you're kind of busy being a freaking predator. I'm sorry that I'm trying to freaking take down a corporation that deserves it. I'm sorry I called a journalist and literally made him, die, pretty much. Neo. I have not seen The Matrix, but I know that Keanu Reeves plays in it. If that's his character's name, like I said, I don't know. You don't know. So right now he's writing the letter to right now he's writing the letter to what's it called? Miles Upshur. I mean, I have John Wick. He's going to be in it. I have Hercule in it, but the only reason I have these characters is because they can get shot. It's not like they're immortal. Anybody who can get shot and actually, die from a gun wound, or at least get injured to the point where they could die, I'm going to be incorporating all of the games. If I'm not mistaken, Squid Game seasons, unless I'm maybe not mistaken, doesn't each season go by who wins each season, or is it all just continue through each season with all 456 players? Does it include different games every season? Because if it does that, then I'm just gonna I might do seasons for my separate things, but that would mean incorporating more than 456. So if anything, I might just include all the games at once from every season. right, so he just wrote the note here and he's about to send the email, but then I'm going to get called over. And this is the scene. Like I said, this is before Miles Upshur arrives. He's secretly trying to take down the corporation without anybody knowing.
They've paged for you 3 times already. There's something urgent in the engine. What are you doing in here anyway? I thought you were just a software.
And this guy's going to be the one that frickin' snitches on me to the other guys and gets Wayland Park trapped in the asylum. Just because I'm trying to take down the corporation. What right have you to take away my job from me whenever I'm a software guy? My job is to be on a computer. So what if I'm trying to take down a corporation that deserves it? Maybe this guy shouldn't have worked here at all. Oh, no reason. Why wasn't I answering? No reason. I'm just trying to, you know, take down a freaking illegal experimentation corporation that, you know, deserves it. Freaking tying up people and forcing them into nanobotting, Death Star looking ghost stuff. I'm right here.
Got a patient 30 seconds out from a blind inside his head.
Sure. Whatever makes you sleep at night. Sure. Is this a rhetorical question? As for Troy Otto, sure. You don't have to say what if, dude. You could just say like, hey, you could just give me the guy and I'll put him in. I'm not doing this all as separate what ifs. This is going to be a full 456 roster custom made, you know? But if you prefer to do it that way, I absolutely will not stop you. Eddie Brock, sure.
Calm yourself. This is a high security.
I'm gonna do the Tom Hardy one because whatever the frick that guy's name from Spider-Man 3 was, no, he was lame. Whichever way you prefer it. I also put John Kramer in. So let me tell you the guys that I have. Eventually, I'm just going to tell you guys to look at the list so I'm not repeating it in a way. Rick Grimes, Negan, Daryl, Clark Griffin from the 100, Alicia Clark, Katniss, John Wick, Miz, R-Truth, Lizzie, Mika, Hercule, Shane Walsh, Nick Clark, Glenn, Bellamy from the 100, Beta, Sophia, Maddie Bosch, Braun Breaker, Sidney Prescott, Amanda, Mark Hoffman, John Kramer, Billy Loomis, Crystal May from the Hunt movie, and then the 2 you just gave me.
Walk away, Wayland Park.
You're not first. Don't lie. Why am I helping you people? You're literally imprisoning a man to do your nanobotting, Invisible Man, ghost type, Death Star illegal experimentation. Why am I helping? I need to exit the room. Why don't I just exit the dang building? Mr. Wayland Park was probably one of the stupidest people for signing up for this job. And all he wanted was just to, you know, tell them who they really were. What he should have done was take his computer out of the building and not into a freaking room in the building. So if anything, I mean, he lives past Miles Upshur, the guy who he freaking sends there in the first place. If I were trying to take down a corporation, let alone a freaking asylum with a freaking, illegal underground experiment nanobotting ghost resort, I would take it as far away from the building as possible to like a desert or a huge forest or beach resort, and then try to call them out, not right inside the building. So if anything, this was kind of what Mr. Whalen's fault all along. Think about it. He got Miles Upshur pretty much killed and then put into a wall rider situation. And then he almost got himself killed. And he took the guy who he sent there in the first place's car. Like he was absolutely, like, I do not understand it at all. But hey, who am I to understand stuff? Morgan Jones? Sure. Kaz, if you did not just hear my list for the Squid Games roster for Nick's OMNI games, I can repeat it. You can look at the Google Doc link on one of my posts or on my homepage on my About section, or I can tell you it again right now. Or you could always just watch the stream back or something. Oh, great. Now I'm caught. This is police brutality.
Software engineer with level 3 security clearance. Graduated from Berkeley, but still somehow smart enough to realize that last thing
Hey, why did you break that laptop? That probably cost me freaking, probably cost me like near $1,000, maybe more.
that was crazy.
He's got a point. He's got a point. No.
Did you hear that, Agent? He said yes.
No, I didn't. Don't put words in my mouth. No. Why are you agreeing with this? You are the worst cops ever. They are literally illegally experimenting on people, and you are letting it happen. That's freaking police brutality. What did I do to deserve this? Now we're at the entrance to Outlast Whistleblower. What did I do to deserve this? I'm just taking down a corporation that deserves it. Granted, I should have went far away from the building, but that's not my... I keep wanting to say it's not my fault, but I did just say that pretty much everything here was Mr. Whalen Park's fault. Okay, so we have 29 spots filled out of 456. Oh, no, I can see it. Oh, there's the wall rider. There's Billy. God, stop panning like that. Pick up the dang camera. Jesus. Okay, this is what I don't understand. He was literally imprisoned in the asylum. So where did the camera come from? Where did the paper come from? And how is Mr. Whalen Park suddenly Miles Upshur's second copy? like, no, it just surprised me. I haven't looked at the 5 pounds yet. And also it just threw me off because no one's ever done that before. I'll check it out now. I just need to pull it up on my computer. And also the game threw me off, even though I've seen like 10 playthroughs of it. Yeah, my bad, bro. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Like I said, no one's ever done that before. Yeah, I need to pull this up. Hey, Zeke! Dang, bro. I thought that you were gone like forever. I haven't seen you in a minute. Then again, I haven't seen Time Assassin or, you know, Brandon Douglas or Dennis Edick or even Slick Devil for a long time. So, thank you. Thanks a lot. Shut up, past me. Like I said, no one's ever done that before. Yeah, I need to pull this up. Hey, Zeke! Okay, okay. Dang, bro. Okay. I thought that you were gone like shut up. Forever. Shut up. No, I'm confused. How do I accept this? Or is it just, does it just come to my card or my AdSense or what? I'm confused. Because like I said, no one's ever done that before. I'm genuinely confused. Oh, so it goes straight to AdSense? Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. All right, let's read this note from, like I said, if you guys are fans of pretty much anyone who knows or is on the Discord, I'm streaming on live right now. The game. So the only way to see me play the game, just like Outlast before Whistleblower DLC, is to watch it on the Discord. Just for those of you who are curious. Then again, it's pretty much the same people until United Gaming Nation just came in. Haven't had new people on the stream for quite a minute. Yeah, thank you. I honestly forgot that donations were a thing. I'm going to be real with you. But I also got to remember, the bigger that I get, it was going to happen eventually. Frankly, I'm just glad that I'm monetized. Let me check this bull crap. What I want to do is check my freaking thing here. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit odd. So it says June 1st through the 30th. I was at $5. And then July 1st through the 31st, I was at $14.47. And then August 1st through 23rd, I'm at $14.47 still. Like the payment hasn't gone up. So my guess is that I gotta wait for the actual end of the month before it shows the complete payment for the end of the month. Like for the entire month. Because I know I'm past $21 right now. And if that $5 goes on, that means I'm gonna be at 26. So if anything, at the end of the 31st, I'm hoping that this isn't like a glitch or a mess up in AdSense, because it's been on 1447 for like a hot minute now. Because it's different on YouTube Studio compared to AdSense, because the YouTube Studio is only estimated. It doesn't actually register until it appears on AdSense. So I'm going to go to the studio and check it that way. I barely even played Outlast Whistleblower because I got distracted. All right, load. Blocked categories, alcohol and gambling. I have absolutely no problem with that. Estimated revenue. Short feed ads? Supers? Gifts? All? Trends? Audience? Your balance is updated once a month in AdSense for YouTube. To view estimated earnings during the month, go to YouTube Analytics. View payments. Manage settings. Minimum of 100. Account information, payments info. It still says 1447. And nothing's changed. I still have the exact same payment. And today is the 23rd. And on my YouTube studio where it says earn, it said estimated over 21 bucks. And like I said, that $5 should have been put on to the thing. So I'm just getting a little bit confused now. Okay. If you meet the payment threshold and have no payment holds, you'll typically receive your payment between the 21st through 26th of the month. To view your finalized monthly earnings and payment details, visit AdSense for you. Okay, so I still have through the 24th through 26th to see what else is there. Okay, that got me so worried for a second, because when I received my first pay, and I was going to get it this past December, but I was delayed until June because, you know, it messed up for me. I genuinely forgot just now how the whole thing worked, because I wasn't able to receive my first payment until just in June. So, okay. Okay, now we're done with all that. Let's get on to what we actually want to talk about in the stream, shall we? I'm sorry, I just genuinely got distracted. So, for anybody who wants to, like I said, I just finished the Hotel Transylvania and Despicable Me movies. So any recommendations that you guys want to recommend, crossovers or in-movie recommendations. I am also watching The 100, which is on Netflix, and stars, the main character is Clark Griffin. She's going to be in Nick's OMNI games, which is basically my own version of the Squid Games. It's going to be 456 people from different shows and movies and games and such. So also, for anyone, there are 30 spots filled right now for Nick's OMNI games. And that what if is going to appear coming in the future. I could promise you it's probably going to be around the middle of next year, maybe sooner. So for anyone who hasn't, there's still over 460 spots available, and it's going to take a long time yet to get all that stuff worked out and situated. It's going to be one of the biggest what ifs on this channel. It's going to make probably Dale's story look weak in comparison. Oh my God. Can you guys imagine Rick and Troy and everybody in the Squid Game outfits? Oh. Oh my, I could probably AI generate half that crap. Trust me, you guys are gonna love the freaking way that I make that. Shane and Hercule and all that in the Squid Game outfits. Yeah, you guys are gonna love it. And like I said, I'm currently on the Clara list. And once I finish the Clara list, the next two lists are going to be revealed. So stay tuned for that. All right, so let's read this first note of him magically having a camera and magically writing notes with the invisible paper on him, since he is now part of the asylum after, you know, trying to take it down. I effed up. I'm not gonna. I have cussed very rarely. On this channel, and if you've seen me and Kaz's combined channel, the only one left out of all my millions of channels, the Omniversal duo, we cuss a huge bunch on there. But for this channel, I'm not really going to cuss too much on here. Very rarely. I effed up. Oh God, where am I? Hours could have passed, or weeks. Brain filled with static. They made me watch the engine. Have to get help. Have to call for help. Lisa, I'm sorry. Lisa must be his wife. If I die, I know you'll find me. I know you won't rest until you find my body. I hope you find this camera with my corpse. I hope the evidence on it does what I couldn't. Exposes the truth. Lisa, baby, I'm so sorry I effed up. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I effed up bad. At least he admits it. You know, you never can call yourself a professional or do anything like that unless you admit what you're doing is wrong. You know? Yeah, like I said, at least he admits it. Don't you dare follow me. If you touch me, I swear to God. Well, he's gonna freaking die. Daryl in a Squid Game suit. I mean, it's not too unsimilar to what he wore whenever Negan imprisoned him, so. Wall Rider. I hate the Wall Rider. Did I mention I hate the Wall Rider? So yeah, 460 spots are available for Nick's Omni games, along with all the shows and movies that I just recommended. Games, etc. You can recommend them from anything. It could be movies, games, books, shows, anything. But it does need to be 456. Otherwise, I can't do it. Really? 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 You just had to make that joke, didn't you? Yeah, that's freaking police brutality. What, are the police crazy too? I mean, if I saw a nanobot looking ghost type thing, I'd be crazy too. Oh, you call that a therapy session? So you want me to just cut around a guy like he's a freaking pizza? And you guys aren't? One of what?
There are no observers here.
Obvious joke was obvious. Why on earth should I listen to you? Matter of fact, why am I even here? This place deserved to crumble, and you guys stopped me from doing it. Why? Because you're all crazy. That's why. Leave me alone, 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 leave me alone. You all deserve to die. God, you're all crazy.
We don't even know the range of parts.
So the cops were in on it? I love how he just says, "Are you threatening me?" And the dude says, "Yes." There's a radio in the prison, shortwave. If it's electronic, I can make it talk, make it work for me. There's hope, Lisa. I'm coming home to you. My mistake was subtly, like you always said. I thought leaking information to a few journalists was the safer way. I didn't want the spotlight, the attention. Murkoff is dangerous. I know that. I thought I had to be subtle for your sake, Lisa, for the boys. Oh, he has kids too. But I should have exposed what Murkoff is doing to the world. I should have shouted to anyone and everyone. I can't die. Not before I reach the radio. They can't cover this up now. It's too broken. Too dangerous. So the reason that Miles died was because he went about it the wrong way. Whereas Mr. Wayland Park, he actually realized his mistake and went about it the smarter way. I'm glad even after multiple playthroughs, I'm glad that I'm finally starting to understand the game logic. Hey, you live, you learn. Hey, you back up. You touch me, I will kill you. I ain't playing. Don't you even think about touching me. I've dealt with enough crazy people to last me a lifetime. I can name all freaking 50,000 of them.
I was basically you. So these folks from the dead body like that. Instead of getting out of here, please, just push the button, open the door, get out of here together.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust a bloody, prisoned, totally sane human being. Hi. Welcome. We're doing all right. I am currently streaming Outlast Whistleblower, and you can see it and me play the game off of my Discord. Otherwise, you're pretty much just staring at my face and just listening to me talk the whole time. But welcome to the OMNI stream, if that's what we want to call it. I mean, I don't know if that's what you guys want to call it. You get the drill. OMNI stream, Omniverse stream, it's all the same thing. Yeah, there's a lot of dead bodies here. I mean, duh. I love how everyone's just saying hi to Dylan. Give Dylan a nice, round of applause. Give him a standing ovation or something. It's funny, but cool at the same time. Everyone in the Omniverse deserves to be acknowledged. Let me in here. Let me see if I'm actually going to get anything useful. or if these plebs are just going to give me nothing and, you know, be like that. Because God forbid I actually get something without being chased by a crazy person. God forbid. Yeah, this looks safe. I'm just staring at a bunch of hanging bodies. This totally looks like... No! No! Not... No! No! Just no. Not cult. Why you got called that? What is wrong with you? Yeah, clearly you love him. You're buzzsawing him. And you got blood on me. What the frig is wrong with you? Oh, he's a cannibal too. What are you, freaking Gareth from The Walking Dead? What the frick is wrong with you? See what I mean by the whole, like, these foes are way different than the original Outlast? Because they're freaking crazier! Like, oh my god. I mean, I've seen disturbing stuff, but, like, dude, the fact he sprayed blood on me from doing that? Like, the freak is the matter with you? That is not sanitary. Get that one of us crap out of here. I had never seen a man die before today. Never seen a dead body outside of a coffin. Dozens today, murdered and worse. I looked into one man's eyes as another tore him into pieces. Claimed he was a doctor, then saw the rags they dressed me in and changed his story. Said he was a patient. Could have been either. They're all crazy, all sick. No real difference between them now. The therapy is spreading. And what am I? I watched this man die and only thought, it's not me, thank God. I know I'll die someday. I don't want to be murdered. I'm pretty sure no one of us want to be murdered. Don't ask to see my body, Lisa. When I die, when you finish the lawsuits that let you pry this footage from Murkoff's army of lawyers and corporate hitmen. Oh, so they're not cops. Those are corporate hitmen. No wonder that they were showing police brutality. Because they're not cops. That actually makes sense. Wow. I gave freaking Miles Upshur so much credit and credit him way above Gale Weathers. Now I take it back. Wayland Park is the freaking true hero and villain of this freaking game. Don't make them show you my body. Just bury it or burn it. Let my sons remember me whole. That man is eating human flesh. He looks at me and I see anger, a little desire, but more than anything, hunger. Please don't make them show you my body. Yeah. No. Where's the freaking handcuff key? Oh, they're over here then? Okay. Can't go that way. All right. Whoa! No, 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 no! Stop! Why do I want to get sawed into like I'm a freaking piece of spaghetti or some crap? I don't. That was a bad comparison. I'm sorry. I am not a freaking piece of wood. I'm a human motherfreaking being. Oh my God. No, I'm not going to come to you. Pause. Oh my God, I'm right back where I freaking was! How do I unlock the mother freaking handcuffs? Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Like, what the frick is wrong with you? Freaking maniac. I don't know where the mother freaking handcuffs are. And to top that off, he's just coming at me like, I want to eat you and I have a saw. That makes me special. Like, F you. F you and F your saw. Some things, man, they just anger me. Oh, I know you're close. Do you want a freaking cookie? Oh my God. I don't know why, but this dude is just irritating me right now. Come on. Do something about it. I don't care if you can smell me. I don't need to know such graphic details. Why do I need to know this? You insane, freaking, cannibalistic creep. My God. So have any of you guys watched the 100? No, I don't want you to tell me a secret. You need to back up. This is a different dude. This isn't the cannibal dude. Where is the freaking handcuffs key? Wait. Handcuff key. Back up. Back up. I don't want you anywhere near me. Never trust anybody in an insane asylum. I mean, duh. But hey, stupid people are stupid people. It's just like telling someone don't drink gasoline because there's one idiot. Oh my God, with this dude. Because there's one idiot out there that's going to end up doing it, you know? They're going to do it anyway. It's not our fault that they're idiotic. They're just dumb. All right, now I'm going to leave. Please don't. Oh, so wow, now you're going to treat me like Obby from Saw 2 and just burn me alive? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Except, how about no? These are either very weak bricks or I have very strong muscles. I am not yours. Don't you ever say that again. You are sus as frick. You are sus as frick. I am not yours. How are you guys doing? Have you guys kept up with the videos and the updates and like in general just stuff for the channel? And how are you guys doing just as a whole? So that way I'm not like just talking about myself the whole time. Gotta include you guys in on that prospect. Okay, which way am I going now? Okay, that was rude. And now I have absolutely no idea which way I'm going. So this isn't exactly good. Wait. There's a passage. I was going to say, I have not seen you, Zeke, for a hot minute. I legit thought that you left us. And if you guys haven't already, even though he's not really around for too many Saturdays or streams, definitely credit TF Motion, who has reached up to the point of being 70 subscribers behind me. And now my goal is to not only get myself even higher while seeing where he goes, but getting Kaz here monetized along with our Omniverse Duo channel. And if you haven't already, check out my brother's channel, The Lone Knight. He has a job of his own, so he doesn't upload like very much. He did, but he does like silly little reviews and discussions and stuff like that. It varies. Hasn't really come up with a true game plan for his channel. Nor do I know what he's specifically going to do YouTube-wise. Speaking of which, TF appeared right whenever I was talking about your channel. It's like the minute I said his name, it's like Joe Hendry type bullcrap. I would start singing the song, but, you know, copyright. So I will shut my mouth. Get this wall rider type crap out my face. Now, which freaking way am I going? Nice to see ya. I'm streaming Outlast Whistleblower, the DLC. Yeah, guys, definitely credit him because he's now 70 subs behind me. And only in 8 months, he got from 400 to that. That's impressive. But all that tells me is that it actually not only makes me proud to see someone I inspired be able to get to that point, but it inspires me to do even better. Great. Guy with the buzzsaw is still around. No, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me with that stupid saw. I saw enough. Bad time to make a joke. Where? Like my song, I call it Where. Jesus, Jiminy, Christmas. I don't want to hear your sweet nothings that you're whispering to your friend. Why are you dunking a guy in a toilet? That is not nice. Especially a blood. You don't know where that toilet's been in a freaking insane asylum? Lisa or whoever finds this, know that Murkoff is making monsters. I'd never seen the patients after they'd gone through that German so-called therapy, the engine. So much worse than I could have imagined. They may still be human, but something's been ripped out of them. And too many other things pushed back in. They were not all murderers, they were sick. But they weren't killers. Murkoff made them monsters. Dr. Rosette said the engine had varying effects. The variant outcomes too erratic for any sort of prediction. I took it as idle cafeteria, small talk, rolls, endless chatter. I should have listened. Hi. And a few new people today. Clippy. Which way do I go now? In here? No? Okay. Why would I ever save a crazy person? Don't talk to me as if I'm just gonna magically save your life. Like, oh, hi! I definitely know you! No. That's not how it works. I don't save just every crazy freaking Hickleberry Mama Joe on the freaking street. I am playing... Well, screw you too! I'm playing Outlast. Actually, it's the Whistleblower DLC, because about 5 streams ago, I ended a 3 to 4 stream playthrough of the original. I'm not playing Outlast 2 because it sucks. It has no correlation to the first game, and honestly, it's just a bad setup and a bad premise. Should have connected to the first game. All it does is takes place in the same universe. Same with Spiral, the Book of Saw. It has no correlation to Jigsaw whatsoever, besides name dropping him. You know, it's just not worth it. No, I'm not gonna feed you. Where do I go? 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 And I'm gonna fall through the vent. Yep. Yep. Leave me alone. God, what is your problem? Why every one of you gotta have a problem? SMH? Yeah, the breakdown story, spoiler alert, season 2 ends it. The beginning. But it's going to be like pretty much one of the best stories and the best con story that you will ever see. I haven't not included season 3 on purpose. It's just every story that I've, set up for Transformers. It's just, there hasn't been an opportunity to make a season 3. Ah! Whoa! Okay, let's not say stuff like that here. That's messed up. Let's not talk like that. tell me what to do? Why do every one of you have to have a problem? Why does every one of you have a problem? Dreadwings came close, and it was definitely into season 3. All right, where the F do I go? Where the frick, where the frick, where the frick? Leave me alone. No, I'm not. F. Oh. Ow. He's going to F and kill me. I hate you so much right now. Why you gotta be a cannibal? Why you gotta be a jerk? Huh? 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 Like, freaking A. You are blind as SHIT. I'm not going to say it because I'm a nice guy. A nice guy with 0 patience. Oh, I do. It's just you can't see it unless you're on my Discord. So you can see it on my Discord, but you can't see it here. Okay, I think I might be lost. Yeah, I might be lost. I cannot find this thing for the life of me. Get that out of here. Get that bull crap out of here. Okay, I genuinely do not know where I'm going. I'm not feeding you. Oh my God. Shut up. The Discord username is on the homepage. So if you go to my About section, that's where it is. Where the frick is it? Gas room? Then where is it? Okay, dude, you're seriously gonna make me mad. Okay, ow! You're a jerk. Why you gotta be a jerk? Like, bro, gas room is this way? Then where the F is it? Okay, this dude's literally chasing me and I have no idea where I'm going. All I know is that this guy's getting a lot more persistent. Oh my God. I'm literally running in circles. Because this stupid guy can't leave me alone for 5 whole seconds. Yeah, for anyone who, maybe not so much Despicable Me or Hotel Transylvania, since you probably can't recommend too many more of what I haven't already put in or, you guys could think of. But anyone who has seen or watched the 100, or, like I said, there's 460 slots available for Nick's Omni games, which is basically going to be my variation of Squid Games. And I'm going to be incorporating people from books, games, movies, and shows. And it's going to be my own variation of Squid Games. Except, unlike Squid Games, I'm going to be including all the characters that I put into all the games at once. There's not going to be no season 2. There's not going to be a season 3. It's going to be all the games at once. Because the characters that I'm going to be incorporating, you need to have all the characters at once. Oh my god, you're a freaking jerk. A jerk. A jerk. Finally. What if Gru was in Henry Danger? I already have Despicable Me and Henry Danger, both. That's saved. That's saved. Finally, I freaking found the room. Will I make new players? Question mark? You're gonna have to tell me what you mean by that. I'm not gonna feed you! Shut up! Get out of my way! No, I know what you're talking about for the Squid Game. I just don't know what you mean by new players. It's only gonna be... No, it's gonna be all the characters that I incorporate, and that's it. Like, all 450 slots that you guys recommend me and that I put in, that's it. And 30 slots are already filled. A few were recommended by King Devin, and the rest were filled in by me. So many clip-worthy moments. Oh, wait, that's an exclamation point. Some please clip them, LOL. Like, bruh. Hey, clipping nobody, man. Will you stop saying that I'm yours? Jesus. You sound like a depressed lover. Oh my god. The freak is the matter with you, man? We cannot talk at the same time. I talk, you talk, I talk, you talk. That's it. Dang. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm getting very easily irritated today. And that's not even on purpose. It's just this game, for some stupid reason, is just easily irritating me today. Like this freaking fog. I have absolutely no idea who that is. What if Gru was in the Monsterverse? I would have to say that Gru, even with their weapons and their abilities, stuff like that. Oh! What was that? What was that? I'm talking! Dang. I have no idea who that is, though, by the way. Someone recommended me Oyagi Toya from a freaking other anime or something. I had no idea who the frick that was. I don't write scripts. It just all comes from up here. I think of it, and I go straight to work. I've always been a massive what if guy, so it comes like second nature to me. Whoa! Okay, running. Leave me alone. Why does this place have to have so many goddamn crazy people? Frick. Yeah, it's 3 things that I'm most good at in this world. What ifs, gaming, and talking people's freaking ears off. Leon Kennedy? I mean, I have John Wick, so you know what? Fair enough. Oh, it looks like I got a few viewers on my dock. Yeah, because I made a custom dock for it, because there are so many slots that I needed to make a dock for it. There's just way too many people to add. Like I said, this is going to be probably one of my biggest what ifs ever in my life. You thought that the Dale story and this whole Omniverse thing with freaking The Walking Dead Carsverse thing was big. Just wait until you guys see the freaking Omni games. And I decided to name it the Omni games, 1, because it's the Omniverse of Nick. Duh. And 2, because I didn't want to just call it Nick's Squid Games or like something weird like that. I wanted it to actually fit the theme of this channel. And considering the fact that it's not any of the characters that are in Squid Game, I kind of had to. Same on what if story ideas coming from my imagination brain. That's the best way to do it. You do it the way that it works for you, you know? Okay, I'm freaking lost. I have no idea where I am or where I'm supposed to go. All I say is that this fog is getting very annoying. All right, so if I haven't already, for the Clara list, if you guys have seen that and you know about it, for the Clara list, which what ifs on there are you guys looking forward to? Did I just walk in circles? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh my god, I hate my life right now because I can't see a freaking thing. And all I'm doing to help the situation is sing. Just ignore me. I'm just rambling at this point. Where did the name Omniverse come from? Because I was looking what's bigger than a multiverse and what's bigger than a universe. And it told me Omniverse. So I'm like, you know what? It works. If it works, it works. Yeah. So there's the quote unquote lore for you. I love how half the time I've just been randomly singing and just being weird. Random dead cop. Or should I say hitman? Whatevs. What? What was that? Ah! Oh, so you think you're freaking cute, huh? You think you're funny? Huh? You just get off by scaring people like that, huh? I'm gonna call you Joey the Slowy. Okay, that name's actually pretty creative. I mean, I've already made a What If on Hitler, and I plan to do another one. I made What If Hitler Survived, and now I'm going to be making What If Hitler Won. But, I mean, everybody speaks a different language. He speaks a different language. The setup works. I just don't know how people are going to react to that, because when I made the What If Hitler Lived, people were a little skeptical and, like, on me about that. Like, a few comments, like, were kind of criticizing as to why I made that certain what if. I bet they thought I liked Hitler or something, which I don't know why you would. Oh, great. It's the freaking Tangled twins. The nude dudes. Please don't kill me. I don't deserve any of what you're about to do to me. Why? What? That is not a basketball, you absolute fool. Oh, I'm the spoiled sport. You just threw a freaking head at me, you jerk. Oh, now I get punched for it. You know what? You all deserve to freaking die. I'm not even joking. Call me a spoiled sport. Yeah. Because I'm a spoiled sport for getting a head thrown at me. Because that makes sense. Yeah. Why do people got to be crazy and annoying? For Squid Game, my recommendations are The Punisher. Okay, I can do that. Punisher. Jonesy. There's so much Fortnite lore with him and complications that honestly make adding him kind of redundant and ridiculous. For Michael Myers, he's immortal. So if you add him, then you would have to add Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger, and that would just completely destroy the entire point of Squid Games is to add people who can get fatally shot, hurt, or, both, and end up dying at the end, or, fatally surviving at the end. That's the entire point of Squid Games. Nobody is immortal, or superhumans different, because then they can still get shot and die, or, both of them. And Michael Myers is basically immortal. And if you add Harry Potter, he is really nothing. I'm adding Lizzie and Mika, but I'm only adding them because of the situation. Harry Potter, you would have to add magic or something along those lines for him. Harry Potter does not really fit. But I will add the Punisher, though. And I suppose that I'll add Hitler. I was honestly thinking against it, and I don't know enough about Joseph Stalin or Stallion or whatever the frick he's called to want to add him. So we're back in the part of the asylum. There's the radio. I can radio for help. Psych. There you are, guy who wants to literally ruin my life.
Really? You couldn't just keep your house. Couldn't just play along.
Chris Walker, I will add. As for the doctor, he's mainly good with his weapons, but you know what? I'll add him because in Squid Games, you get weapons in one of the levels. Oh, guess who we're going to have to revisit who dies in the original game, but not as yet dead because of this. Chris Walker. Speak of the frickin' devil. But we all know what happens to him in the end. He gets frickin' killed by the nanobot ghost frickin' Billy. So at least I can live with that. All right, let me check out your recommendations. Captain Man's invincible, remember? As for Captain America, well, you would have to take out the hammer because that would make him a god. And you would have to take out the shield unless it was given to him in the map itself, which I don't know. That's kind of an iffy one. If anything, it wouldn't have to be Captain America. It's Steve Rogers. I know, they're the same person. But, yeah. Megan? You know what? Sure, she's not immortal. So, you know what? I'll give you that. Chucky, though? I don't know. I don't know. Isn't Chucky immortal too? I know Megan's not. Megan managed to survive, but she isn't immortal. But as for Chucky, I think he might be. No, he's not. So you know what? You got yourself a deal. Chucky is added to the Omni Games roster. Iron Man is way too OP for Iron Man's way too OP for it. If you want me to add Tony Stark, that I can do. Maybe Charles Lee Ray? No. Chucky's good. I'm adding Chucky. Because I added Lizzie and Mika. That's just a small side note. For anyone who has not checked out the roster yet, 38 spots are filled out of 456. So, if you haven't already, so I don't have to literally say all of them to you, go to either the community posts, the Discord, or my About tab on my channel, and check out the Google Doc right now for the roster, which helps you guys so you can determine who you want to see. And I've already seen that I've gotten quite a few visitors so far. As for Outlast Whistleblower, I think that I've actually reached the part of the asylum where we see Miles eventually end up. And I think I got away from Buzzsaw Guy. Thank you, Kaz. See, that's why it's good to have friends like Kaz. That's why it's good to have a community in general. So that way, everybody helps everybody and we're all happy. Hey, look, it's the priest who burns himself alive. Father Martin, a.k.a., you know, crazy Father Gabriel. He's writing the down the drain in blood. So Miles is still not here yet. Let's see the note. Somebody who looks as much like a priest as this place looks like an asylum, writing instructions on the wall, talking about God, tells me not to be afraid. How was I ever a part of this inhuman BS, greed-driven moral genocide? Because you tried to take down the corporation in the corporation. You admitted it yourself. Is that a rhetorical question? Question is my question a rhetorical question? And then is this one a rhetorical question? Now I'm just confusing myself. The monsters Murkoff ripped from tortured minds, the lengths their jackbooted business schoolworms will go to protect it. Their own men slaughtered. I have never prayed in my life, Lisa, but if some small-minded interventionist God is listening, kill Jeremy Blair before I die. That's the dude who ratted me out. And the guy who just destroyed the radio and then who miraculously survived Chris Walker. Spoiler alert. Sanity and avarice. There's no pain he doesn't deserve. There's no radio, no hope of reaching the outside world, only escape. So now he's literally like Miles, and he has no choice. But the difference between him and Miles, Wayland Park played it smart. Miles just wung it the whole time. He literally just wung it. He's just like, screw it. You know what? Screw both of you. How about instead of Captain Man, you put Kid Danger? Well, if I put Kid Danger, then I would have to put in Captain Man. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. Because I can at least put him in. I'll give you that much. It'll be weird. But then again, I'm going to be doing a lot of one-offs. And there's 456 slots. So not all of them are going to get the luxury of like multiple like characters from shows and movies and stuff like that. So you know what? I'll give you that much. And this what if is not going to be happening for quite a long minute. Because you got to think, I have over 20 like lists already written out and saved as of June or July or whatever. So, but I can promise you this. The next list that I start working on, the Squid Game Omni games, will be the first one that I put on the list. Wait, let me read this. What if Thanos from Squid Game was in the Atlanta group in The Walking Dead? Okay, first of all, Thanos is not from Squid Game. He's from Marvel. And second of all, Thanos is way too powerful for The Walking Dead. Need I say more? And another thing, considering I got to fill over 400 more slots, and the fact that it's going to take a long time to get them all AI generated into their outfits and work on the story itself, it means that it could take even longer than trying to put it on a future list. Because as I've said, this is going to be one of the biggest what ifs on the entire Omniverse forever. Oh, he means that Thanos. I don't watch Squid Game. I only know plenty about the games. Then the reason that I don't watch it is because they speak an entirely different language. And I don't like things that speak another language and it's like the dialogue doesn't match the words. If they speak another language and it's like during the show or movie or whatever, that's fine. I can deal with that. But I don't like shows and movies and stuff like that that immediately speak another language through the whole thing. I don't like that. You confuse me so much because I legit thought that you were talking about, like, you know, when you think of Thanos, you immediately think about Thanos from freaking Marvel. At least that's what I would think. Show of hands. I mean, you know, who agrees with me? Can't really see your hands from in the screen. Character recommending up in the chat. I read all your previous ones, unless you made other ones, in which case I'm in the middle of Outlast. I mean, I could pause it, but I think I reacted to all your comments. Oh, Laurie Strode. I don't really include... Michael Myers is the only one that I really care about. I'm not including Laurie, not because I don't like her character, no. I know plenty about her character, and I appreciate what they tried to do with the Halloween movies. It's just that I don't really like the Halloween movies or Freddy Krueger ones because they just didn't work out the way that people thought they would. Think about it. A few movies after the first, like, Freddy Krueger one, people criticized it a lot. And the third Halloween doesn't even frickin' canonize or correlate to anything the story has to offer. And yeah, overall, I just don't really... trust me, I love the frick out of Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers. I just don't like the movies. Same with like Saitama and other characters from other media. I love the characters. I just don't like the media that they're presented in. You get what I'm saying? You can like something without seeing it, as long as you still do research and like want to at least have some correlation to what you're looking at. Black Widow? Yeah, sure. And we have way more than enough time to get that roster filled. Okay, I'm seriously lost right now. Like, there's supposed to be a pathway down here. What am I looking for? Am I supposed to be looking up or something? I mean, that is the main thing for Outlast. Duh. Yeah, I should have been looking up. Kaz will tell you, he played Outlast numerous times. And to add to that, there's multiple Fortnite maps and horror maps, especially if you watch our Omniversal Duo channel, where the guys, or, you know, main people, they take what Outlast did with the whole frickin', like, going up routine, and like maximized it to the fullest. So how you guys doing? You guys having a good day? I'm glad we're getting a bunch of people in this stream. It has been a hot minute since we had this many people. I'm very grateful for it, especially the donation. Like, yeah, for any of you who weren't here for it, I was given my first donation ever on this channel. $5 by United Gaming Nation. And that was like, that was really nice. That was my first donation. And to be real with you, I honestly forgot the donations were even a thing. Oh, great. Well, why do I want to stare at that? Dude, I would say get a room, but like, I mean, he's already in a room, but nobody wants to look at that. Oh my God. Nobody wants to stare at you doing that. Yeah, trust me, guys. If I'm going to keep saying it over and over again, especially those of you watching live on the Discord right now while I'm playing Outlast. If you cannot handle explicit, like, if you cannot handle explicit, like, sexual content or gore, don't watch me play this game, or don't even think about playing the game. The power is still on. Electricity. I need to think, Lisa. I thought the power was evidence that some manageable, some human force still controlled some small part of Mount Massive, but nothing human or sane can do anything here but survive. And even that, not for long. You were always the reasonable one, Lisa. You would tell me to calm down, to take a larger view. Madness and inhumanity rule this place. Whatever is keeping the electricity flowing is trying to trap me here. I need to shut it down again? Well, Nick, I gotta go now. It was good hanging out for a while. Well, thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate it. Oh, the masturbating dude is gone now. Spoiler alert. Oh, there he is. There he is. You just had to be that guy, didn't you? You totally got to be that guy. I don't know why so many people struggled in this playthrough. Like, I watched so many people play this game. I watched Markiplier, Suzy Lou, Yummy Mash, Team 4-Star, who does the Dragon Ball Abridged. I watched so many people play this game, and so many people failed at that very part of the game right there. But then again, since I watched all those people, of course I would know how to play the game. But still, I did get lost quite a few times. So I'm not perfect. I just know how to mainly play the game, you know? No one's perfect. Even someone who's seen a playthrough 3,000 times can still F up on the first try. You know? Well, that's a jerk move. Can you imagine if there were actual like mutant animals or something stupid like that in this game? That would low-key terrify me. In Resident Evil, you know, Outlast is really similar to Resident Evil now that I think about it. Okay, now where the F do I go now? Like, what the F? Oh, there's a ladder. See? I'm not perfect. So what are you guys looking most forward to for the Clara list? Or like just in general? And how up to date are you guys on current stuff? Those of you who didn't answer yet. Sometimes I feel like I repeat the questions I ask too much, but that's just in case anybody didn't hear it or like, you know, give people a chance. So it's not just me talking the whole time. I want to give you guys the benefit of the doubt too. So I'm not seeming like a jerk or anything. I mean, no one ever said that I was seeming like a jerk, but you know. Show that I'm a nice individual. Okay, that might have been playing it on a little bit too strong. All right, which effing way am I going? There we go. Okay. You are a jerk. I hope you fall off of there and die. Just like that dude you just threw off. Stop reminding me that the wall rider is there. I don't need to be reminded that the freaking nanobot ghost is tracking my every move. Especially since he won't be around for long. Where's that guy who threw the body at me? I low-key want to kick him in the freaking face. Wait, it said that Miles Upshur is not a fighter, but it never said that Mr. Wayland Park wasn't a fighter. So the fact that I never get to fight is low-key disappointing. Up, I'm gonna fall. Ow! That low-key kind of hurt. Probably broke a rib or two from that fall alone. I wonder how much more I got left of this game. Wait, it's the dude. I knew this would probably only take one stream. I'm about to meet the guy who's probably the worst villain in Outlast. So, let me just give you guys a quick recap of all the villains that were in Outlast the original. There was the dude, Chris Walker, the choke slamming, you know, little pig guy, gets killed by the nanobots. There was Traeger, the crazy doctor. There was the nude Tangled twins. And of course, there was the ghost. But in this version, there's the buzzsaw cannibal guy. And the other main one that you really gotta worry about besides that is the dude who basically takes men, tries to cut off their unmentionables, and use them as their own women toy type thing. He basically wants a girl, but is trying to use men to do that. He's freaky. That's all you need to know. He's a freak. That's what makes Outlast Whistleblower worse than the original Outlast. It's because it's far more freaky. What about Duke Desmond? Is that the Duke from the Salvage movie we watched? I could definitely put Duke in the Omni games. I didn't know his last name. Unless you looked it up. That'd be really smart of you to actually look that up. I don't remember if his last name was ever revealed. Why has he got to fake a woman's voice? You have a woman already then. I didn't remember his last name being revealed. Good catch. You know what? He's on the roster. Wise men. Ha! Back inside. Like the harder I try to escape, the deeper I get. That's what she said. Dead men aren't a surprise anymore. Suicides seem wise. No, they don't! Suicides are never wise. What is wrong with you? I'm going to add Golem to the roster. And I'm going to add... Let me check. So I'm adding Golem to the roster. Who else? There's someone who was just on the tip of my tongue. Well, for now, Golem. Ah! How about not kill me? Golem would definitely be... Oh, geez. Now I'm thinking about Golem with a Squid Games outfit. Because Golem was basically like Mowgli and... Well, Smeagol had all his clothes on, obviously. But Golem was basically like Mowgli and Tarzan. Because he basically just had a loincloth. Jeez. So we got 42 spots filled for the Omni games. Oh my god, that name's actually like really sick. Not gonna lie. There's a leak pissing down on us? Oh, geez. I swear, on the channel. My bad, yo. Oh, geez. My bad. I forgot my whole thing about not really cussing too much on this channel, and I just literally cussed. But hey, I said very rarely, so it's not like I'm going to be doing it every 5 seconds like me and Kaz do on our combined channel. You should hear how much we cuss on there. Cuss up a frickin' storm. Video didn't happen. Facts. Which way do I freaking go? Wait. I feel like I'm supposed to get up here. Ow! Yeah, I'm supposed to get up here.
What do you think? What are you doing? Wait, who wants me to?
No, get away from me. Don't freaking run towards me. Leave me alone.
Got away.
No, don't run towards me. Leave me alone. No, stop it. Ow. Wait, I feel like I'm supposed to hide in the freaking locker. Or go downstairs first? Where the frick do I go? What the frick? Which way do I go? Okay, now he killed me.
What do you think? Who wants me to? Got away. The room will have us.
I low-key hate whenever this happens in video games. I can't find my way anywhere. Found it. Did I? I feel like I'm supposed to get up there.
Got away. The room will have us.
I'm being really quiet right now. Because I have absolutely no idea where the frick I'm supposed to go. I climbed on this bed like it's supposed to tell me. Oh, there's a passage. But the door doesn't open.
Wait. Give him to the groove. Keep on peeing.
Wait, oh, I think I might have just found it. Finally. Wait a minute. Did I? Oh, no, this is the downstairs. No, I did find it. There's the guy with his junk cut off. And hold up. Well, those are implanted unmentionables. Like I said, very obsessed female dude. Too obsessed. Taking it out on the wrong gender. Way too dang quiet right now. Oh, hi. Now I need to find that locker. Creepiest freaking dude in this entire game. How? How'd he kill me in 2 strikes compared to the 15 that he did earlier? Ow! Jerk. This is taking longer than I thought to find that locker I'm supposed to go to hide from him. We make a home. Love makes a house a home. You're trying to get married to the wrong gender there, my guy. think I'm almost done with the game.
I want you to have my baby.
No! How about F you? Oh no. That's the second time since I got here that I fell. No. I wonder why. Yeah. Well, screw you too. Think you're real smart, don't you? A woman's work is never done. I'm not a woman, you brown-nosing toady. There's no place like home. Why are you writing these messages like you're the freaking Slender Man or something? If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Do I look like I care about your mama? Oh, great. Now I'm in the locker that I'm about to get taken in, and he's going to do very, 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 very not nice things to me. Unless you're on Discord, I'm glad you guys can't see this on camera because I would probably get demonetized. So actually, I'm very glad that I'm not playing this live right now. Otherwise, I'd also have to blur stuff out, and like I said, I'd probably get freaking demonetized.
I've been vulgar.
Oh, that's the word you want to use. How about freaking psychotic?
You know how a man gets when he wants to know.
Yeah, I do. And this is way past the boundary here, my dude.
Be a different man.
Oh, you will be, huh? Tell that to 87 freaking thousand other people that you freaking butchered.
A legacy. To be fathering.
Whose fault is that? My children are not your children, my dude. Yeah, I'm actually going to finish this gameplay today, like pretty much right on time stream. Outlast took me freaking 4 streams. It is a DLC after all, so it doesn't surprise me that I'm able to boss through it way faster. Oh, now you're just pepper spraying me. I don't want to know what was on that spray. 12 hours later. I mean, hey, at least he got a good sleep. Only problem is he didn't have anything to eat before that. The cannibal dude did, but he's kind of dead now.
Darling, I need you to try to bleed grace.
You need me to try to...
But in real, make
That's not how organs and the body works. Men's bodies don't work like that. There's a reason why there's no females in this game, because we know if there were females, this game would definitely probably have not made it out to the public, for one thing. And for two, you gotta wonder what they would have done to the female patients. At least this guy would have found a woman. Ah! Just imagining that happening. Ugh. I'm glad those of you watching on the Discord right now aren't seeing this like live right now. It gets worse every time. Okay, this part's not so bad. It's just getting a guy's head sawed by a buzzsaw. I've seen worse than that. But unmentionables, ugh. Every man knows exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, not exactly. None of us have had our freaking nuts freaking cut and sawed and freaking, you know.
You have amazing bone structure.
Don't touch me like that. This is way beyond the pale of freaking sexual urges. This is
A woman has to suffer.
This is rape, butchering, and like 70 other things that I can't think of right now that makes you like the worst villain here. Like you, Chris Parker, and that cannibal dude can all go string yourselves up with Traeger and get an elevator slammed into your skull. I don't want your seed. Of course it will hurt. No. Can I think of my children? Thank you, helpful psychopath. Give me back my clothes. How many of you guys are still on the stream with me? I just don't know who left. Oh no. I had like 2 batteries left or something. Where are my batteries? Now I have none? Well, I figured you were still here. Okay then, maybe I just won't talk anymore. Me and Kaz always mock each other, talking about each other and stuff like that. Dude, leave me alone. I'm the whore. Should not be saying half this crap on YouTube. But hey, the game said it first, so it's not me. I have absolutely no dang batteries. I have absolutely no way of knowing where to get more. Trapped me again. Well, it's kind of hard when I was stabbed through the leg and almost had my junk cut off. I hate this dude. Ow! Oh, he just stomped my head in. All right, so we got Duke Desmond and we got Gollum. Randy Meeks, because he knows how to operate in a he knows how horror movies work, and he knows how to operate in a situation. Even though that didn't save him in the end from Mrs. Loomis. But he is definitely a good fit. I don't want to be anybody's mother. F you and F you're freaking being crazy. My God. Is everyone here maniacal freaking... Why am I even asking that question? Of course everyone here is maniacal, Nick. You've literally been playing this game for who knows how long. You've seen how many playthroughs? Just ignore me. Am I seriously not able to get through here? Come at me. Bring around the frickin' Rosie up in here. Oh my God. I can't even get through. It says to go in there. How am I supposed to get through? I'm on the last part of the game, so I'll be able to complete it today. So I have Miz and R-Truth. So if I'm going to include wrestlers, I got to include John Cena, The Rock. Stop calling me that! God, what is your problem? Which way am I supposed to go?
All of you. Judgment. It was Spider's eyes.
Oh my god. Stewie. Stewie is included on the roster. He's who I was thinking about earlier. I'll never be able to figure out what's in that room if he keeps on freaking chasing me. Because you tried to butcher my junk off. That's why.
Did you eat my other can?
And he's still chasing me. Are you? I swear to God, I made it freaking past him.
But no, let's just keep on chasing me for no every reason.
Oh, there was a door right there. Okay, maybe that's down to me just being a freaking blind bat. Duh, you have glasses on. Wow, that's gonna hurt. How dare you? First, you call me the bad W word, which I'm not going to say. And now you calling me a freaking bad S word, which I'm not going to say.
Let's be more polite about it. Six, seven.
Sorry about that. Unfortunately, I still gotta deal with people who don't understand that I stream by myself. So I'm sorry. Am I stuck? Good news is I'm almost done with Outlast Whistleblower. So I'll be able to finish it just in time for the end of the stream. Bad news is I need to get a key, get away from this dude still. And, you know, yada yada. Need access to the mail ward because, you know, I just escaped the guy who tried to cut my junk off and I'm still here. You know, because why not? You know, if someone tried to clip my junk off with a freaking buzzsaw and someone tried to eat me like that freaking cannibal dude, I'd be out of there in freaking 2 seconds. That's if I would be able to escape. But, you know, what if Nick was in Outlast? You know, it's funny. I didn't even consider doing that until now. So I guess I will now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream, and I definitely have, especially since I got my first donation. After the stream here, Kaz, if you want to get on, play some games, I'll be on for the next like 2.5, 3 hours until I have to go to bed early for work. And for those of you still in the stream, remember, the OMNI Squid Games roster is still open. So make your requests while you have the chance. Wow, look at all those bodies. That's probably like, if I, you know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I want to count the bodies because I don't. But I'd have to say he's strung up at least like past 50. A man's body mutilated and bent to mimic or mock the moment of birth. The kind of thing a man cannot see without changing in some irreparable way. Lisa, I was with you when both our boys were born. It was until recently the most miraculous thing I had seen. Completely outside of reasonable belief and yet somehow central to everything I've come to believe since. You always said I was too literal-minded, tried to turn everything into an if-then situation. Lately, I've widened my horizons. How can the things I've seen here be? But I know the answer. Money, profit, things we made just because we could. All right, what's this? Still intact. I'm here, Lisa. I'm still me. He tried to make me his bride, to cut me. Maybe I was wrong. Telling the world would only draw it here. Should this place just die and fester here? I won't tell the world if it means spreading the infection. Let it die alone, let it rot. That was Miles' mistake. He wanted to tell the world. Bodies hanging like wet laundry, like skinned rabbits, men mutilated, hunted, and murdered. The shortest distance between any 2 points separates violence and ruined lust. Whatever story he's telling himself, he's not making women to bear his children. He's making women to kill them. Lisa, I want you to burn this place and any evidence, if it ever existed, to the ground. Destroy the Murkoff Corporation, bury it in shame, take away its money, wipe it from history. This man thinks he's in love. He thinks the therapy made him better. Everything reeks of death and fear. I'm going to just say it. Piss and coppery blood, meat decomposing to game. Like I said, I don't want to cuss a huge bunch on this channel, even though me and Kaz cuss a huge bunch on our channel, because this channel's monetized. And whenever our channel gets monetized, we're going to have to watch the cussing then, too. I doubt that half of our videos are even going to get monetized. But you know what? We'll just cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, I'm just being careful on this channel. You know? You can never be too careful, especially from what people are saying. Would you look at this crap? Mail ward key. Okay, now it's time to run away from this guy. Ow. If Mr. Krabs could breathe air, I could imagine him playing for the money. You know what? You just got your wish. And do you know why? Because in the Sponge Out of Water movie, Bubbles gives everybody the ability to breathe air. And Mr. Krabs is among that roster. So you know what? You just got your wish. Mr. Krabs is going to be in Squid Game. Although a lot of people are going to be questioning and looking at me like, are you the craziest mother effer or what? If that movie didn't exist and have that premise, then I wouldn't be able to do that. But hey, you get your wish. Honestly, I'm glad too, because I wanted to add Mr. Krabs too. Ow! I almost made it. Always good to have some red characters. Okay. Just looking at part of my hair real quick. Now to get the stupid freaking key again. Stop calling me not nice names. I would never call you any of this stuff. I would just call you a crazy, psychotic, sociopathic freak. I don't want to be anybody's mother. How many times do I have to tell you? Ah, great. There you are again. Here, we're at the end of the game. Yeah, I wonder why. Considering how many men there are, this is definitely, like... You're going for a lost cause goal here at this point, my dude. And the fact there are integrated, you know, these things on them, it's like, bro. He clearly did not have a fulfilled life before he went crazy. Bye-bye. No. And now he's dead. Bye-bye. You will not be missed. He's dead. The amateur surgeon, father-to-be husband. his guts shredded and pulled from his belly. I'm trying not to laugh. Oh God, Lisa, I swear to you, I'm trying. I'd be laughing too if someone tried to mutilate me, tried to make me his bride, and all this, that, and the other thing, and then he ended up getting his comeuppance. But a part of me feels like the reason he's saying this is because he's starting to go mad. But unlike Miles, took him a lot longer to keep his sanity. But part of me feels the reason is because he got what he deserved. I'd be laughing too. But I'd also be trying to get the F out of Dodge, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. Oh, would you look at that? There's the church that went on fire because of Father Martin's death, and where Miles was. But now, like I said, it wasn't just one room that was on fire with Father Martin. It burned down the whole dang thing. So, by now, Miles has become the wall rider. And would you look at that? The body of frickin' Traeger. Bye-bye. You deserved it, Doc. Corporate cops, mercenaries, private military contractors, whatever they call them now. They're as helpless as the rest of us. Need to get out. Escape. Duh! Why am I the victim here? Or why do I need to get shot? I mean, they'd probably presume that I was crazy. But that doesn't mean you automatically, that doesn't mean that I need to die. Just leave me alone. Let me live. As if it were that easy. They might have a lot of Resident Evil 7 after Outlast. Because there's so much that's resemblance of both. Okay, I just went around in a huge circle. Yep, there's still the church. And that means Chris Parker is dead too. So I don't gotta worry about getting chokeslammed. It's amazing how peaceful a place can look, even with the bodies and the blood, whenever you're not getting chased and murdered. It's amazing how different a place can look. Well, this is where it all started. That's where Miles first got chokeslammed at the bottom floor. And that's where we're going to be able to get out of here. So why don't we go ahead and do that right now? Well, well, well.
Make a deal. You help me, I'll help you. I'm stuck with
Why in the F would I help someone who snitched on me and put me in the asylum in the first place and destroyed my radio and tried to kill me? Why would I trust you? And the fact you're blocking my door, even injured, you're a rat. Chris Park, you know what I meant? Jeremy Blair, my supervisor's supervisor, a man who'd see me skinned, salted, and raped for a promotion and few martinis. Injured, dying if he's not already dead. I'm trying to feel sorry for him. Really, I am. But there's no way in hell he's stopping me from getting out of this godforsaken place. I'm coming home, Lisa. Yeah, you tell him. No. Knew it. Yep. Try to kill me twice. There's Miles. Bye-bye. Jerk face. He deserved everything that came his way. I can't get a life now. He's dead. Now it's time for me to get a life and take Miles' car, the guy that I pretty much sent here and doomed to his death and became the wall rider, and get the F out of this godforsaken place and never come back. So at least someone got out of this alive. There's Miles' car. Time to get the F out of Dodge. The fact that his keys were already in the car, Miles is now... Mr. Wayland Park is the smartest, not Miles. Oh, there he is. And he's still injured, too. The fact he left his keys in the car. Bye, Mount Massive. I will not miss you.
You press that button. It's not going back. It's not hard evidence in the video file that the world of shit for our friends without allowing us to lie. And we've done everything now to cover the tracks. Our enemies are twitchy and malicious corporate paranoids. Resources look too long. Anyone you care about, a child, or nothing. I need you to understand the breach you're crossing. You will do irrevocable damage.
Good.
Everyone you love is but it's the right thing to do. It's hurting you not worth that much.
Well, even if my wife exists and my kids exist, you gotta think. For one thing, they butchered me, tried to butcher my junk. They kind of pretty much raped me, got me impaled through the leg, made me fall multiple times. Dude pretty much tried to chokeslam me and punch my freaking head in. I already know about Miles, which is pretty much a ghost nanobot type thing. Saw people ripped apart, butchered, and I almost got strung up and hanged. I'm pretty sure uploading this does not mean my life's over. If anything, I might become the richest man in the world just for surviving all of that. So, I'm sorry, dude, but my life is effed? No. their life is effed. So, upload. So, I win. Well, guys, officially completed Outlast, both the original version and now this version. So with all that said, there's really no more games to play other than Fortnite creative with whoever is on with me from now on in streams, and just work on YouTube stuff outside of that, either just in general or just, you know, alongside whatever I'm doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and thank you for the donation and however many people joined the stream today. It was awesome. This was definitely one of the top streams, or, you know, definitely placed at a much better level than many of the streams that have happened recently. Guys, I'll see you in a bit on Discord for playing games and stuff like that. With all that said, guys, if you haven't, check out community posts, the doc for Nick's Omni games, as well as the other docs, along with TF's channel, our combined channel, and Kaz's channel, along with my brother's, so you don't miss anything that all YouTube channels, along with the Omniverse, have to offer. And if you guys have any other recommendations for the 100 or Nick's Omni games or anything like that, let me know anywhere in the Omniverse, in the comments, Discord, anywhere. Doesn't matter. And with all that said, I will give you guys updates on the Clara story and the final Walking Dead Carver's story coming up here, but not tomorrow, because remember, Sundays I always have off. So it would be Monday, pretty much. With all that said, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. It was an awesome one. And I'll see you guys on Monday for the next grind for the week. And Saturday, I would say that I'm going to be streaming Saturday, but after Saturday, this coming up next week, I'm going to be going on vacay to North Carolina. So you will not see a stream next week, but still uploading even while I'm on vacay. So I won't rob you guys of that. So with all that said, thank you guys for the stream, and I'll see you guys later.